Hey guys, welcome back to Anime What If, and today we are doing episode 4 of What If Deku had a video game quirk or leveling system, I don't care. So, after Izuku throws the ball, they do the quirk test. One moment. Alright, so they do the quirk test, and I'll say, Mineta gets last, so he's expelled, so he runs off crying to get his stuff. And Aizawa says, alright, class, you're finished for the day. You may go home now, except for you, Izuku Midoriya. We gotta talk. And so, Izuku says, oh yeah, about that thing. Do you mind if Kachan and Izumi come along too? Because, yeah, they already know about it. And so, I kind of need them to help me explain it, so, yeah. Aizawa says, oh, okay. Alright then. So they all four of them walk up to Principal Nezu's office, and Aizawa knocks on the door and says, may we come in? And Nezu says, yeah, of course. So they say, come in. They go in and close the door. Aizawa says, I brought them here to explain Izuku's quirk. Principal Nezu says, what do you mean? He has a physical ability enhancement quirk. Doesn't he? Don't you, Izuku Midoriya? Izuku says, no, not at all, actually. I kind of just said it so that way. I don't have to tell people my real quirk. If people found out, let's just say the streets would be just a bit more chaotic. And Izuku said, Nezu says, I believe you'll have to explain why that is the case. Let me get the teachers here. And as Nezu's about to go on the intercom, Izuku says, no. I don't trust most of them. I don't know why, I just don't trust them with my secret. It's a bit too, big. It's like one for all big. And Nezu's immediately shocked and says, you have some explaining to do, kid. Aizawa, Izumi and Bakugo, they're all like, what's going on? What is a one for all? And, Nezu immediately says, this doesn't leave this room, do you understand? And they all say that they understand. And so Nezu calls All Might. He comes in and says, alright, Izuku Midoriya, please explain yourself immediately. And All Might and Aizawa know that Nezu is wants answers, because he almost never speaks like that. Izuku says, to explain. One moment. So Izuku says, to explain to you, everything and how I know about One for All, I'll have to explain my quirk. And All Might's immediately, shocked at this, and he's like, how do you know about One for All? And upon hearing this, Izumi, Bakugo, and Aizawa are like, once again, what is One for All? And so they explain One for All, and All Might says, alright, explain your quirk then. So Izuku says, my quirk essentially makes my life like a video game. I have a health bar, and a mana bar right below it. It's at the top, and there's also like an XP bar thing, and I have levels. And I have I guess like quirks inside of a quirk. Like they're called skills, and they can like do things for me. And Nezu's like, elaborate. Izuku says, well, elaborate what you're saying, and please go slower. So Izuku says, alright, I'll start off with like my health bar. If it it's kind of like in a video game, you have a health bar. If it reaches 0, you die in the game. It's kind of like that, except if it reaches 0, but I die in real life. Aizawa says, interesting. Continue on. So Izuku says, right below it, I have like a mana bar. It shows how much mana I have. You know, All Might and Aizawa don't know much about video games. So All Might says, what is mana? Izumi chimes in and says, mana is essentially kind of like magic. You use it to use skills. They say, Nezu's like, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Izumi, not Nezu. Aizawa was like, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Bakugo and Izumi know about his quirk too. And Izuku says, actually, they're kind of a part of it. All Might, Nezu and Aizawa say, what? And Izuku says, I'll explain that part later. For now, let me continue. They say, alright, and Izuku continues. So then, like, up here in, like, the top, kind of like a top right corner of, like, there's, like, an experience bar. There's, like, a level on top of it. It shows what level I'm at and stuff. And so, they say, what do you get, like, so, and Nezu's like, oh, so, as your experience bar fills, right, you fill your experience bar, and then you get another level, and it gets reset, right? Kind of like a video game, yeah. And Izuku says, yeah, like that. And so, Rigo says, then I have this, like, status tab thing, and it's like, and Izuku says that it shows all of my stats, such as strength, speed, agility, intelligence, that kind of stuff. Vitality, that kind of stuff, basically. So, Izuku says, interesting. Continue on. Izuku says, I also have this thing called skill points, and I can put them to my stats. It makes them go up. They can also... Izuku... One moment, please. So, Nezu says... No, not Nezu, actually. Aizawa says, so, how many skill points do you have? Izuku says, so I've been saving up quite a lot, so... around 300 or so? Of course, I haven't spent a single skill point. Well, I haven't been spending many skill points in the last 6 or 7 months. So, yeah, I'll have about that much. So, uh, All Might says, is there anything else about your quirk? And Izuku says, yeah, my skills, actually. It's kind of where, like, I have new things. For example, telekinesis. I have a skill called Dash. Currently, if activated, it takes 1 mana away per second. But, no, 1 mana away per minute. But, it multiplies by my speed. But, it basically, by, I'll say 85%. No, not 285, I'll say 335%. So, which means, and so Nezu says, interesting. What other skills do you have? I have strength. It's, it makes my, yeah, once activated it takes 1 mana per minute, but, when activated, it gives me, hold on. It multiplies my strength by 267%. So, and I have more skills such as telekinesis, regeneration, and more. Although, how I found out about One for All is the skill actually I only got recently. It allows me to see another person's stats, kind of. Nezu says, please explain. So it says, like, I can see, like, how much health they have, how much mana they have, what their quirk or power is, what their skills are, or I guess quirk is. So, that's how I figured out about One for All. So, Aizawa says, is there any more to it? And Uzuka says, yeah, a couple more things. There's my hotbar here. It's kind of like a mini inventory where you store stuff in and you can get it out immediately. All Might says, a mini inventory, huh? So, I'm assuming you have an inventory. And Izuka says, yeah, I can store a lot of things in here. It started off as only having 20 slots, but now I have a lot. Aizawa says, how much? How many slots do you have? And Izuku says, I'm closing in on, I'll say it's easier to get inventory slots than, to, let's say, up your level. So I'll say, like, I have around, like, 1,700 or so. Which is a lot, actually. And so, Nezu says, any more things? And Izuku says, just, 2 or 3 more things. So Nezu says, continue on, and Izuku says, I have, like, a map thing. Where I have, like, a mini-map where I can down on the, like, bottom right here. It shows what the surrounding area. One moment. Sorry about that, I heard a noise. So, Izuku, says I have, like, a map area, like, a mini-map. It allows me to see, I said 250 kilometers, and a 250 kilometer radius, so I'm gonna change that to, a 50, no, I'll say 25 kilometer radius. So Izuku says, yeah, it allows me to see everything within a 25 kilometer radius. And so, I can also press it and it'll show me a larger area, and I can also zoom in and out. Aizawa says, no, not Aizawa, All Might says, how large of an area? Izuku says, if you put it in full map mode, it allows me to see, I'll shorten it down to 350 350 kilometers. 350 kilometers. And Aizawa, they're all a little shocked by this and say, whoa, really? And Zuko says, yeah, really. There's also different, like red zones, per se. And as it says, what do you mean by zones? There's, like, different colored zones. What's green zones, yellow zones, and red zones. And Nezu says, you'll have to elaborate. Izuku says, so, like, green zones are, like, these zones are, like, places where monsters can spawn. Although normal people can't see them. They can only see special monsters. Actually, no, I'm not implementing that yet. So, scratch that. So, and Zuka says they're not harmful to anybody in any way, except for those who can see them. Then it's a problem. So, Zuka says, explain to me what these colored zones do. So Izumi says, so green zones are like, where you can easily defeat the monsters. And as I was like, oh, so Izumi knows too. And Izumi says, yeah, Bakachan does too. So Bakugo-chan does and says, yellow zones are kind of like areas where where it's going to be difficult to defeat the monsters. Okay? And Izumi says, yeah, and red zones are areas that are really hard to survive in. And they can also get bigger or smaller, and they can also appear randomly, although they don't cover everywhere. We're currently Nezu says, which zone are we in now? Izuku says a gray zone. And All Might's like, what's the gray zone? What's the gray zone? And Izuku says it's an area where no monsters can spawn, although they can disappear and be replaced by either green, yellow, or red zone anytime. So, they're a bit shocked by this and says, oops, sorry about that. Aizawa then says, where's the nearest zone? And Izuku says, around the gym, in the gym, it's a yellow, well, it's a green zone for me. Izumi doesn't. For Izumi, I believe it's a red zone, and for Kachan, it's a yellow zone. And so, Nezu's a little concerned about this, and says, how can you tell it's a red zone? is there anything that defines it being... No, Nezu says, oh, really? And says, and then Gucci looks at Izuku, and then he says, I thought it was only you. And Izuku says, no. No, it's not. I could explain it if you want, but I'll explain the rest of it first. So Nezu says, yeah, sure, why not? So Izuku says, it also shows like what level it is. So the zone is like, I'll say, it's level, like, I'll say 427. So I'm at basically level 1000 at this point. Izuku says, and Bakugo says, yeah, and I'm around level 380. And Izumi says, yeah, I'm at level, like, 130 or so. So that's like a huge a pretty bad place to be in. And Aizawa says, very well then. Izumi Midoriya, you won't have to go to anywhere on campus that is a yellow or... No, anywhere on campus that's a yellow, a red zone. And if it's a yellow zone, you won't have to focus on anything else besides defeating the monsters. But if it's a green zone, you still have to do training or class or whatever. Because, if I'm correct, green zones are extremely easy, correct? Yeah. Izuku says, yeah, they are. Well, no, Izuku says, sometimes. Aizawa means, what do you mean sometimes? Green zones are easy, but not easy enough to the point where you can where you don't have to focus very much. You still have to focus a good bit. It depends on your level and what level the green zone is. For me, I have to focus a level on at the stadium, at the gym. I still have to focus a bit at the gym, but when it comes to like green zones that are like below level 200, I don't really have to focus at all. I can just do them. Well, no, not level 200. I'll say level 100. They're quite easy. Those ones pop up a hell of a lot. Omai says, how often do they pop up? Izuku says, quite often. Izuku says, there's a 1 in 7 chance that an area will become a green zone within the next, under level 150. Of course, it really depends on what level the player is, because if I'm around, that's the number is a 1 in 7 chance it'll become a green zone. 1 in, I say a 1 in 325 chance it'll become a yellow zone, and a 1 in 15,000 chance of it becoming a red zone. And if it becomes a red zone, I'm getting out of there real quick. Like, real fast. Yeah, Nezu says, are they that... No, All Might says, are they that dangerous? And Izuku says, yeah, I don't want to be there. Nezu says, could you, are you done explaining the other things now, and so could you perhaps explain why, Katsuki Bakuno and Izumi Midoriya both also experience these red and green zone, these colored zones and stuff as well. Nezuko says, yeah, sure, but one more thing. Aizawa says, what is it? I also have like a, Nezuko says, I also have like this, like a shop area. Aizawa says, a shop? What can you buy at this shop? Nezuko said, you can buy weapons such as bows and arrows, swords, guns. Gun? Nezumi no, Outlight immediately says guns? And Izumi also, no, Izumi and All Might both say guns? Izumi says, I didn't know you could buy guns in the shop. And Izuku says, oh yeah, it's a secret feature. You have to complete a specific, quest to do it. Izumi, it's not for, Kachan can pull it off. Izumi, it's like, because it's like a level, no, actually, no, Kachan might be able to pull it off, because it's like a level, I'll say a level 450, I'll say, no, level 460, it's a level 460, quest, so, yeah, Kachan, if he trains a bit more, could pull it off, but they're rare. So, I found a few though, Kachan, if you get, I'll say, Kachan, if you get to level 420, 420, I'll take you to one. Bakugo says, better. All Might is about to say something, and Nezu says, he'll explain it in a bit. Please, calm down. I trust that he'll explain it in a bit. So he says, Izuku Midoriya, please explain the shop. What else can you buy? Or is it just weapons? Izuku says, you can also buy stuff as armor, or, vehicles such as cars or trucks, or tanks. And Izuku says, interesting. Tell me more. Izuku says, you can also buy, potions, or ingredients to make potions. It's cheaper to make, make the potions, but it's, it's, longer to make them. It's longer, but cheaper to make the potions than it is to buy them. And Izuku says, interesting. Please, tell me more about this shop. Izuku says, you can also buy deployables. All Might says, deployables? Explain. Izuku says, there's like deployable, such as, chests or furnaces, where you can smelt and craft and store stuff. You can also buy crafting tables, which are really expensive, but they're even more expensive are compact crafting tables. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. But Nezu says, what do these crafting tables and furnaces do? Furnaces can cook food or melt iron or gold or silver. Iron is also a currency. Iron is a currency. I'm saying iron a lot, aren't I? Continuing on. And what does the crafting table do? Then, problem child? No, what does the crafting table do, problem child? The crafting table allows you to make, new stuff, or, make, or merge stuff. What else can you buy, young Midoriya? You can buy, for deployables, you can also buy, brewing stands, which you can make potions from, and you can also buy stuff as food or drinks there. You can also buy, what I call spawn eggs. Spawn eggs. Mr. Midoriya, please explain. No, please elaborate. Spawn eggs, they're essentially like, you buy an egg and then an animal comes out. There's a 5% chance when the animal comes out of the egg, it's going to be a baby animal. They say, interesting, young Midoriya. Yes, it is very interesting indeed. Please, Mr. Midoriya. Is that it with the shop? Izuku says, yeah, other than miscellaneous things like tree saplings or signs, yeah, that's it. So, Nezu says, so, Mr. Midoriya, explain why those two have like the mini map or a shop or whatever, such as you. Nezuko says, well, you see, I found this orb, this gemstone that allows me to have like kind of like a squad or a party, as like in video games. Are you aware what a squad or party is in like a video game? Nezuko says, yeah, I'm aware. And so like it's kind of like that, and I can have up to 4 other people, so 5 if you include myself. And kind of like the older it is, the more person is, the more they count. So if a person's like double my age, it'll count like as 2 people. It says, those 2 are both a bit older than you, so how much do they count? And Izuku says, just 1 person. They're not that much older. Izuku says, oh, very well then. So, do they have the same stuff as you? Yeah, they do, and I also have extra benefits because of it. Nezu says, what do you mean by extra benefits? Nezu says, well, the stuff in the shop are a bit easier, are a bit cheaper. I also get I get to use their quirks, although, albeit at a reduced strength. If it's 1 person, it's 20%. If it's 2 people, it's 40%. 3 people, 60%, and 4 people, 80%. Since there's 2 people, I get to use 20%, 40% of Kachan's quirk. So, then, so what is Izumi's real quirk then? Izuku says, she was quirkless beforehand. And Nezu says, oh, okay. So, do you get to see like their health or something? And Izuku says, yeah, I can see their exact health and exact mana and XP. They can see my mana, XP, and health too. It's just that they can't see it exactly. And Nezu says, interesting, what are they at now? Deku says, I don't want to say it. That's getting into their privacy. If you want to know, you can ask them. And Nezu says, oh, alright. What is your current status at? And Nezuko says, well, my HP is around 36,000. Bakugo and Izumi says, 36,000! Well, I was like, I'm assuming that's a lot. Bakugo's like, oh yeah, that's a lot. How'd you get so much? I thought when you were at my level, you only had like 4,500 HP. He says, oh, yeah, there's hidden quests that only I can have that allow me to get more HP. Of course, you guys can have some of the hidden quests. He'll give you more HP, and also, I do a lot more quests than, but you both, especially more than Izumi. And so I level up more, and I get more health points from these quests and from leveling up more. So yeah, I get a lot more for my maximum health. Of course, that's my maximum health. Nezu says, no, so, young Midoriya, what is your current HP? Nezuko says, around 33,000. I could up it up to 100% to 36,000 if I so wanted to. So, Nezu says, so, Mr. Mr. Bakugo, what is your health at? Your HP at? Bakugo says, mine's at nearly 5,000. Mine's at nearly 5,000. Interesting. Miss Izumi, what is your health? Izumi says, a little bit over 1,300. Izuku's giggles a little bit. It's like, Izumi says, is that something funny about it? And Izuku says, no, not at all. And so, Nezu says, thank you for explaining your quirks to us. That will be all. So, they explained their quirks. After they leave, and Izumi and Bakugo start questioning Izuku, like, where do you get these quests from? I didn't know you have special abilities because of us. That's not fair. It's kind of stuff like that. Izuku says, alright, please, calm down. So they all calm down, they go home. Bakugo explains to his mom what happened. Izumi is like, well, at the same time, Izumi's like, Mom, did you know Izuku gets, like, extra stuff because of me and, Katsi. Inko's like, what do you mean extra stuff? And Izuku's like, I have some of their powers, or, I get, like, quests that only I can have. I know things that only I can have, and actually I have some skills that only I can have, too. So, yeah, I kind of benefit from, I don't exactly benefit. There's some stuff that only I'm able to get, basically. He goes, very well then, I can't do anything about it, sorry, Izumi. Izumi says, oh, damn it. So, the next day, it's a Saturday, I'll say. So they go to a dungeon, right? And Izuku's like, they go to on a quest that Izuku goes to a quest thing that allows Izumi to upgrade her. That gives 120 HP to the person who completes it. To Izumi, that's a lot of HP. Actually, to Bakugo as well. To Izuku, that's an okay amount. Because he completes quests that give him like 500 HP or 1000 HP at this point. So Izumi, it's like a fuck ton. Okay, that's like a 1/12 of her entire HP. So, of course, it's a level 1. It's a level 170. So it's I'll say like a red. No, not a red, a yellow for Izumi. But for Bakugo, it's a green. So, it says, Kachan, if, could you let Izumi, I was gonna lead you to another one, it'll give you more health, HP than this one, but Izumi won't be able to do it. So I figured to let Izumi do this one. While I show you the other one. Izuku buys some health potions and mana potions and gives it to Izumi. He says, "Here, take this." And Izumi says, "Thank you, Izuku." And so he takes it. She takes it and walks off to do her quest. And Izuku takes Bakugo to do the quest. And it gives 350 HP, which is a lot. Even a bit much. Quite a decent amount for Izuku, too. But it's a lot for Bakugo. He says, "Damn, I get 350 HP for completing this? I get 350 HP from completing this." Izuku says, "Yeah. Yeah, you do. You also get extra stuff, see?" And Bakugo sees 10 skill points. 300,000 HP, experience? And, hey, I'll say, oh wait, let's say, an angel's dagger? I'm in. So he accepts the quest and goes in, and Izuku goes on a 1-2, and this one is a yellow one for him, which is it's like a level 1200 one. It'll give Izuku I'll say 5,750 health points, which is a fuck ton. So I'll say at first, a few hours later, Bakugo comes out, and then Izuku told him to go to Izumi's first, and I'll say another 3.5 hours. And Izumi comes out, bloody and with stab wounds and scratches all over her. She says, I want to go home. And she says, I used up most of my gold and silver and everything, pretty much everything I had to survive. Never again. Never again. Izumi's traumatized a bit. Not too much, but a bit. I'd say another hour and a half comes by and Izuku comes out. Izumi is like, "Izuku!" And she's crying in his arms. And she says, "Because Izuku, Izumi and Bakugo go home, and an hour and a half later, Izuku comes out, says, they must have left," and goes home, and Izumi runs to Izuku, says, "Izuku!" So his mom is home at this time. Izumi's like, he goes like, "You nearly got her killed. What do you have to say about this?" And Izuku's like, "Well, I never said it'd be easy. Yellows are pretty hard. Took me a long while to get mine, to finish my quest." He's like, "Oh yeah, so what did you get from your quest?" And Izuku says, "Oh, you'll be surprised about this. I got 5,700 HP for completing it." And he's like, 5,700? That's like 5 times more than what I have, just for completing a quest. He says, "Yeah, it wasn't easy though." He goes like, "How hard was it?" And Izuku says, "It was hard enough to make me activate my perseverance skill. To activate my perseverance skill, perseverance skill is a skill that activates when the skill's owner is below 35% HP, which takes a physical reduction for Izuku by say 83%. So Inko's like, what does that do? And Izumi's like, that must have been really hard. I'm glad you survived, big brother. Izuku's like, yeah, you too, you too, sis. And Inko's like, what does the perseverance skill do? And Izuku's like, it activates when my health is below 35%. Inko's like, doesn't that happen quite often? And Izumi's like, yeah, for me. I'm not good at it. If Izuku's health goes below 80%, it's hard. Okay? You think it's... Izuku's like, what, really? Yeah, and Izuku's like, yeah. Anything below, that goes actually below 80% is considered too tough. It's like really, really tough. So I had to give it my all to survive. Henceforth the rewards, a lot of them. Izumi's like, how many levels did you gain? Izuku's like, well, when I entered, I was level 997. Now, I'm at level 1,768. So, no, not 1,768. I'll say I'm at level 1,368 now. So, a lot. So, that combined with the amount of that 5,700 plus the amount I've gained from leveling up, I'm at a good 50. I'm at a good 53,000 HP now. How much HP are you at? Hold on, let's see. I'm a little over 1,700. Oh, that's quite good for you. And Izuku contacts Bakugo, because they have, they all have this, they're all able to communicate to each other, so, send voice or text messages. Text messages take, 1 mana for every 100 words, and voice messages take 1 mana every 5 seconds to send, and sending them to send them when it comes to no, I said 1 mana every 20 words, yeah. So when it comes to sending them, when it comes to written messages, it's 1 mana every 500 words. And when it comes to voices, it's 1 mana every 90 seconds. No, not 1 mana every. Not 1 mana every. I'll say 7. No, 1 mana every minute. There you go. Yeah, 1 mana a minute to send. So Izuku sends to Bakugo, hey, Kachan, how much HP are you at, and what level are you at as well? Oh, yeah. And Izuku while waiting for Bakugo to reply, Izuku turns to Izumi and says, oh yeah, what level are you at now? You were at level 127 before, what are you at now? And Izumi says, level 153. He says, oh, that's good. Bakugo answers. He says, Bakugo was at 50. I'll say 5,300 HP before. So Bakugo was like, if you must know, nerd. I'm at 9,700 HP. No, not 97. No, not 97. Actually, hold on, scratch that. Hold on. If you must know, nerd. I have 7,130 HP. Eat that. My level's at... my level went from level 368 to level... No, to level... I'll say 560 to level 560. What HP are you at? And what level are you at? Izuku replies with, well, it was a really tough one, quest, because the quest, I'll tell you, no, Bakugo says, what were the quest rewards, huh, nerd? Izuku says, well, the quest rewards were 5,700 HP, let's say, I'll say 15.75 million XP, 20 million gold, a new skill, three new unknown skills, and, also unlocking some secret items in the shop, and, hold on. I also, get the ability to, spawn in... Oh, yeah, I'll say that. I also have the ability to, spawn in, custom artifacts. Which is, No, I have a... No, never mind. That'll be a skill, an unknown skill. I also got a stone. I also get a... No, that's it for the rewards. Beating the boss, I got a stone that made my regeneration... multiplied my regeneration speed by 15. By 1,500%. So, my HP is now at 53. A little over 53,920. My level is 1,357, and yeah. The new I have my three new skills is flight, the ability to make my own custom artifacts, and I'll say I also have the ability to make custom quests. Also, the new items, I have unlocked a new section in the shop. It allows me to buy artifacts. Quite cool, right, Kacha? And upon hearing this, Izumi's Izumi faints. Okay. Bakugo takes a little while to reply, and he essentially says, "What? And you're so lucky." Hold on. Alright. Stuff. So, man. Izuku goes to bed, and when he wakes up, he says, you have reached, you've reached the correct requirements for a, job change. Would you accept? No, you'll be able to accept this, later. Do you or not, if you choose to decline now. Accept or decline. So Izuku presses decline and calls, Bakugo and Izumi to, Bakugo, meet him at his house, as long as Mitsuki or Auntie. And that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys another day, and goodbye.